All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waharakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out here toiling in this truth. I'm Pathaka Moth GMS Dallas, and I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson, man, through the Spirit. I've been watching videos today, and I got inspired. The Spirit hit me. Been listening to brothers' videos, and inspired me to do this lesson that I'm about to go into. And it's because of hey, man, these devils are scared, man. They're in fear right now. And they should be, rightfully so, man. They've stolen the identity of the true people of the Bible, man. And these cats, Amalek, man. You know what I'm saying? Those fakes in the land. You know what I'm saying? They've stolen the identity of the true people of the Bible, and they're running scared, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, hey, these devils, man. Esau, Edom. The so-called self-proclaimed white man. They're the true biblical Edomites of the Bible, the Hebrew Edomites. They are Hebrew, but they're Hebrew Edomites. They're not Hebrew Israelites. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Esau and Jacob, sons of Isaac. But the chosen line, the lineage goes from Abraham, Isaac to Jacob and his sons, Jacob's sons. Esau is the brother of Jacob. So he was left out of the promises, man, out of that chosen line, man. You know what I'm saying? So he's Hebrew, but he's a Hebrew Edomite. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Abraham had 8 sons. So there's 8 Hebrew nations, man. I think, I want to get into calling them, but I think Moab is Hebrew. I think Ammon is Hebrew. There's like 8 of them. There's several Hebrew nations, but you have to be according to the chosen line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. And Jacob had 12 sons, which those promises and blessings, that chosen lineage continued through, man, on up into this very day, man. All of their seeds, their sons and their sons' sons, all the way up to today. You know what I'm saying? Are all that chosen seed line. You know what I'm saying? And Esau is not a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So these devils know that, man, and they're scared. They're running very, very scared right now. And you can see it from all the things that they're doing, all their tactics, how they're doing with YouTube, man, changing everything to, making us offenders for a word. You know what I'm saying? All the changes that they're making, striking brothers' pages, deleting brothers' pages. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to stop this word, and eventually they're going to, that famine of the word is coming, man. They're going to shut the internet down, man, because they realize how much of a mistake it was. This truth is going out like wildfire through the earth right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're running scared, rightfully so, man, because the Lord is not with these people. He's against them. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures go into that. So just off the top, like I said, I wanted to, I got like Apostle Ramlab said, you got to strike while the iron is hot, while the spirit is hot, man. So I just want to I didn't put a lesson together. I'm just going through the spirit. So Lord willing, it's edifying, and Lord willing, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? What I'm, but I just want to make the point of these devils are scared, man, and they're running right now. Rightfully so, because the Lord is going to destroy them, man. He's going to destroy these devils. Then they're going into slavery for 1,000 years, and then they're going to be obliterated and exterminated out of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Pursuant to Obadiah, the 1st chapter, man. Big bonfires coming, man. And they just going to get put in there alive, man. Screaming and hollering and but it is what it is, man. They're the wicked, man. They deserve every bit of what they're going to get, man. For all the madness and wickedness and just everything that they've, put forth in the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Contrary to thus saith the Lord, man. But the Lord is not with these people, in the scriptures going to that, man. So they're running scared, and rightfully so, man. Deservingly so. They're going to get everything coming to them. So without any further ado, I just want to go here. I want to make a quick point, because the Lord said he's against these people. So really quick, we frequently come here to make this point, showing that Esau, Edom, which is when you read in Genesis, the 36th chapter and verse 8, it makes Esau, Edom, and Mount Seir synonymous, man. It's all talking about the same thing, man. And I frequently make that point as well when I'm teaching. But for the sake of time, I want to make this too long. I'll just quote the scripture, Genesis 36 and 8. Esau, Edom, and Mount Seir are synonymous. You can go look that up. And this is Jeremiah 49, which the point is in verse 50. But I want to bring this out to make the point that they're synonymous when you're dealing with Esau, Edom, and Babylon, because in Jeremiah 50, it's going into Babylon. This Jeremiah 49 and verse 7, it says concerning Edom, there it is right there, Edom. So we know this is dealing with Esau, Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white man. It says concerning Edom, Edom means red. They're the red people. They're the true red people on the planet. That's where you get words like crimson, you know what I'm saying? Crime, who was the first crime family. The Bourgeois, they called them that, the first crime family from the red people. Concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shai of armies, is wisdom no more in Teman? Still talking about Edom. Is counsel perished from the prudent? Because at one point, they were prudent. They were very wise. They were wiser than Daniel, man. The scriptures say that. The Lord increased the knowledge. Everything had to get to the point, this point, because we're at the point of destruction. So the Lord increased the knowledge, made them very wise, you know what I'm saying? And now we're at the point of their downfall and destruction. So is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Yes. And that's the answer to that. The rhetorical question is yes, their wisdom is vanished. They're no longer the prudent. They're no longer wise. They're moving very foolishly right now, which is, it's just part of it, man. This is written that way. This devil is about to go down, man. He had a period and point of time that he was going to rule. You know what I'm saying? And now we're at the end of it. So now wisdom is being taken. The Lord is taking the wisdom from these people. And a very good example of that is Joe Beasy, man. Sleepy creepy. This dude is through, but that's the leader of the country, man. You know what I'm saying? So that proves wisdom has vanished from this place, man. It's a laughing stock, man. So I just want to make that point. Just talking about Edom. Now I'm going to jump down to verse 17 real quick. It says also, Jeremiah 49 and 17, also Edom shall be a desolation. And this is the point here, because it's going to, this verse is going to make Esau, Edom, and Babylon, aka America, synonymous, man. The one and the same, Also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Now I want to jump over to verse chapter 50. And no, this is dealing with Babylon, Jeremiah 50 and 1, the word that Yahweh Shem Yahushai spake against Babylon, aka America, and against the land of the Chaldeans, those witches. Everything here is about, big pharmaceuticals. That's why you see a drug store. They're the biggest witches and drug dealers on the planet, man. That's why you see a Walgreens with the witches cauldron. That's why in their programming, you see everything magic. Do you believe in magic? Disney, they had a show called Wizardly Place or something like that. You had Bewitched, with Samantha. You had everything. They're just so many. What is that? Charmed. That little show Charmed with the three sisters. Just all kind of the wicked witch of the West, and just everything is magic and witches here. You know what I'm saying? So these are the modern day Chaldeans, those witches. It says the word that Yahweh Shem Yahushai spake against Babylon, aka America, and against the land of the Chaldeans, right here by Jeremiah the prophet. So now I want to jump down to verse 13, because it's going to say the same thing that we just read about Esau and Edom. It's going to say the same thing, making Babylon, Esau, Edom synonymous. Jeremiah 50 and 13, because of the wrath, because of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon, aka America, shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. It said the same thing about Esau, making Esau and Babylon synonymous. So the point that I wanted to get is in verse 31. I'm going to jump down now, showing you that this is talking about Esau and America. It says, the Lord is against these people and against this place. Behold, Jeremiah 50 and 31, behold, I am against thee. I am against thee. The Lord is not with these people. O thou most proud. And we know who the proud people are. As a matter of fact, there's another scripture. One second. Let me do this and then we'll come back. Jeremiah 4, okay, that was in Jeremiah 49. It says, Jeremiah 49:16, thy terribleness, which, hey, we know who the terrible person on the planet is, man, hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart. Is that the one I wanted? Oh, I'll read it. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, that holdest the height of the hill, that top government. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as an eagle, that apex predator, I will bring thee down from thence, said Yahweh Shem Yahushua. What's the symbol of America? That the eagle, man. You know what I'm saying? That apex predator, man. Obadiah 1:3, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. There it is. That's the one I wanted. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. So that pride, man, we know who the prideful person is. It says, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. Mount Seir, man. Petra today, you know what I'm saying? Going back to Mount Seir, which Genesis 36:8. Esau, Edom, and Mount Seir are all synonymous. So they are the ones that dwelt in the clefts of the rocks. They are the ones that came down out of the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia, man. That's why they call themselves Caucasians today. You know what I'm saying? So they're the ones that came out of the clefts of the rocks. It says, the pride of thine heart, the pride of your mind, your lob, hath deceived thee. These people are deceived in thinking that the Lord is with them. The Lord is not with these people. The Lord is against them. We're reading it right now. I am against thee. You know what I'm saying? It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, in his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? These devils think that they're bigger and better than the Lord, man. But the Lord has them in a trick bag, and the Lord is going to show them. So let's go back to Jeremiah now. It's Jeremiah 50:31. And it reads, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud. So we know who that's talking about. Esau, Edom, man. They're the ones that came from the clefts of the rocks, man. And a matter of fact, that pride is in everything around in this place, man. What is that? The few, the proud, the Marines. They had their songs, proud to be an American. You know what I'm saying? All of these things proves that pride, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, behold, I'm against thee. So the Lord is against you. You most proud, man. Oh, thou most proud. You know what I'm saying? We just read the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. You know what I'm saying? So this is talking about the same people. Esau, Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white man, said the Lord power. And you can see that pride, especially during the time that Donald Trump was in office, man. He wore that pride, like, you know what I'm saying? Busting through crowds, you know what I'm saying? Running over people looking at him crazy, when he, that shit is funny. I still remember that to this day, but that pride, man, you know what I'm saying? It's in their football programs, Lions pride and, whatever the each team, cowboy pride or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that pride, man, it says, behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, said Yahweh Shem Yahushua, power of armies, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. So the Lord is about to visit these people, the Lord is about to visit these people. He's not with them. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to jump over real quick to the next chapter. And I'm going to jump down to verse 25. Salakia. And again, the Lord is reiterating, Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I am against thee. The Lord is against these people. He's not with them. Nothing good is going to come to these demons, man. You know what I'm saying? They're the vessels of dishonor fitted to wrath and destruction, pursuant to Romans, the 9th chapter, man. Jacob have I loved. Esau have I hated, man. The Lord hates these people, and Jacob and Esau represent nations, man. When you read in Genesis, the 25th chapter, you know what I'm saying? 2 nations is in thy womb. You know what I'm saying? It's dealing with nations, man. So it says, behold, Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I am against thee. The Lord is against these people. O destroying mountain, that government. He's against these people. He's against this government, man. Said Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which destroyest all the earth. And we know that that's what's been happening under these people's watch, man. That's why the scriptures say in Revelations, I believe it's 11:18, to destroy them that destroyed the earth, man. It says that. you know. So it says, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee. You know, that right hand, Yahushua, man. Yahushua is coming back, tells you in Revelations, the 19th chapter, he's coming back to judge and make war, man. You know, it says, and roll thee down from the rocks. Hello, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks. You know, come on, man. Look around, man. You see big buildings everywhere, you know, concrete and concrete buildings. You know, it reminds this devil of the caves, man. You know what I'm saying? He's covering all the earth, all the grassy parts, the natural parts with concrete sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? This dude is a demon, man. But it proves who we're reading about, man. It says, and roll thee down from the rocks, from the height of the hills, these mountains, these governments also, and will make thee a burnt mountain. So the Lord is going to burn these people up. He's not with them. He's going to destroy them, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not with these people, and they're scared, man, and rightfully so, man. You got high profile. This word is going out like wildfire, and you got high profile names like Kyrie Irving, you know, Kanye West, and even lately, as of late, I believe the dude, he's with ESPN, something Williams, I think it's Jay Williams, who's recently come out and backing Kyrie Irving, man, you know, which. And he was even saying, you know, which is very true. At the end of the day, he might lose his job with ESPN or any future endorsements or deals that he may get for backing Kyrie and coming out and speaking on these things. But the Lord has these high profile people, Israelites, in the spirit to do these things, man, you know, because we're in the time of the end, man, you know, so these devils are running scared, man, which they should, man, because people like Kyrie that's speaking out and Kanye that's speaking out, and now this Israelite cat, Jay, I think his name is Jay Williams, something Williams, I believe it's Jay Williams with ESPN is speaking out and backing Kyrie Irving right now, man, which at the end of the day, how they're doing Kyrie and how they did Kanye, it's just a form of buck breaking, man. This is modern day buck breaking. At the end of the day, take the high profile or the slave or the Israelite slave with the influence and power, you know, that could do damage, and making them an example before the rest of the tribes and stuff, man. You know. Kyrie apologized, yet they made him pay $500K, you know, to donate $500,000, and then said he had to come back now. They gave him another whole list of things he has to accomplish before doing so, man. Getting counseled by these fakes, you know what I'm saying? All kind of manner of madness, man, which I think Kyrie is talking about retiring now, man. He's holding his stance, man, which is beautiful at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he's part of the elect or anything, but, you know, just that's the spirit of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And these are the things, you know, Kanye West, you know, went from a billionaire status in no time to, I think, down to like 400 million. And then he started losing shoe deals and all kinds of, so it's just a form of modern day form of buck breaking, man, that they did to us on a plantation, man. You know what I'm saying? And now this dude, the Williams guy, is you know, saying that he might lose his job and he might, you know, lose future endorsements and deals as well, man, because he's backing Kyrie, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all form of buck breaking, you know. So in these times, man, you know what I'm saying? And why is that? Because the Spirit of the Lord has went out, man. And it's in the men of the Lord, you know, beginning starting with the men of the Lord, those vessels that were predestinated and pre-chosen to wake up and receive this knowledge in end times. It's happening, man. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, that reminds me of Revelations, the 11th chapter and verse 11. It's Revelations 11 and 11, and it reads, and after 3 days and a half, the Spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. So they're in fear, man. Amalek, these devils, you know, Esau, Edom, they're in fear right now, you know, beginning to start with the elites, man. You know what I'm saying? They see what's going on. They know we're out here, you know, and that's why they try to do that whole anti-Semitic push and trying to make you reform and apologize. Nick Cannon, they got the likes of Nick Cannon and Ice Cube and all these other names. Those coons cowered out. Shaq, Charles Barkley, all these sellout coons that wore dresses and stuff. Now they want to have something to say. You know what I'm saying? Sellouts, man. You know what I'm saying? That fear is upon these devils, man, because they see this, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, Revelation 11:11, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. Which is what? This knowledge, man. This knowledge. We're waking up. As a matter of fact, everybody, let me get this real quick and then we'll come back. This is John 6 and verse 63. Red letters, Yahushua speaking. John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing. And quicken means to make alive. The words that I speak unto you, which is this knowledge, this Bible, the truth of it. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. That's what makes you alive. The knowledge, these words, the truth of this Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's that life that entered back into us, that's entering back into us in these times, man. It's Revelation, back in Revelations 11:11. It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life, this knowledge entered into them. And that's into who? The Israelites, beginning starting with the elect. You know what I'm saying? So it says after 3 days and a half, 350 years, man, is what that 3 days and a half represents. And it lines up perfectly from the time of 1619 or 1620 to 1969 or 1970, when Abba Bivens, woke up and came in, and the Lord gave it, which we now know is John the Baptist, Elijah coming back in these times, in this day. You know what I'm saying? That knowledge was given to him after 300, which brings to pass this prophecy that I'm reading right here, man. And that's why we have this knowledge, man, which the scriptures say that he was going to bring. As a matter of fact, let's just prove that real quick, because this has to happen. This proves that Abba Bivens is that man, and that the men of the great millstone, beginning and starting with Apostle to on down, are those men, man. That the Lord is dealing with. Those are the leaders of the nation of Israel in these times. It says Malachi 4 and 5, behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The great and dreadful day is upon us now. So that means Elijah the prophet, which we know is John the Baptist. The scriptures go into that, that Elijah is John the Baptist. If you can receive it, scriptures go into all of these things. Would return and come before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, which is now. So come on, man. Where did this knowledge come from? This knowledge came from Abba Bivens, man, and those great men that served with him, man, in that time. Names like King Masha, High Priest Yaiquab. Arya, High Priest Arya, you know what I'm saying? All these great men, man, and verse 6, he did this, man. This happened. This is happening. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse, man. These things are happening now. The hearts of the fathers are being turned back to the children, and children to the fathers, man. That's happening right now by way of this knowledge, man. We're being brought back. You know what I'm saying? That's that when you read in what's that, Romans, the 9th chapter, real quick, then we'll go back. Romans 9 and 4. As a matter of fact, I started verse 3. Romans 9 and 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh. Ain't no spiritual Israelites. You have to be born of the chosen lineage of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the 12 patriarchs, the 12 sons. That's the lineage, that's the line, that's the chosen line. It says, who are Israelites, because those are the Israelites, and so on and so forth, by way of the seed line, the seed of the man, Israelite man, to whom pertaineth or belongs the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of the Most High and the promises, man. So all these things, So Hey, it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, got to be, what the hell, boss Satan. Salakia, man, bro. But anyway, hey, that's how it is, man. The left hand is at work, man, trying to stop us. That's it. He's doing his job. He's just doing his job, trying to block this knowledge. That's his job. Good try though. Good try, Satan. To none effect, because we this thing is still going. So we're gonna go back to Revelation 11 because these things are happening, man. So that's going into that knowledge, Revelation 11 and 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life, this knowledge from the Most High, entered into them, the elect of the nation of Israel, and they stood upon their feet. And you see that right now, that standing, which reminds me of Ezekiel 37, which I'll get that. And great fear fell upon them which saw, which is Esau, starting with the elites, man. Those banking families, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts, Gaddys, Oppenheimers, all Wahlburgers, all them those top families, man. You know what I'm saying? Standing upon their feet. That reminds me of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. It's Ezekiel 37. We'll get to the point. 37 and, as a matter of fact, I'll start at verse 9. The point is in verse 10. Ezekiel 37 and 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say to the wind, thus said Yahweh Shemel Shai power, come from the four winds, O breath, that's that life, man, and breathe upon these slain that they may live, man. And we're made alive, quickened by this word, man. You know what I'm saying? Two parts of the nation of Israel, the 2/3, they're still dead. Scriptures say in Proverbs 21 and 16, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding remaineth in the congregation of the dead. So 2/3 of our people didn't receive this breath, man, this knowledge, this life. So they're still dead. That's why they're in a world in all manner of sects of religion. You know what I'm saying? Just walking around through, man. You know what I'm saying? But those who receive this knowledge, man, which the scriptures say that my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee and thy seed, man. So hey, it is what it is. It's a blessed thing if you have this understanding and you believe, man, if you've received this knowledge, man. So it says, breathe upon these slain that they may live. And that, this is happening as we speak, man. Brothers and sisters are waking up daily. Verse 10, here's the point. So I prophesied that he commanded me, and the breath came into them. That breath, the life, man. Being quick and made alive. John 6 and 63, man. These words, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the truth of this of the Bible is what makes you alive, man. It says, and they lived. So the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. That's us standing up that we just read in Revelation, the 11th chapter, man. And that fear fell upon these devils, man. Because as you read down in this chapter, it goes into those two sticks, those two separated kingdoms, northern and southern kingdom. You know what I'm saying? During the time of after the death of King Solomon, there was a split, Rehoboam and Jeroboam, northern and southern kingdom split. And it's been split ever since up until now. And this is happening, though the two planks, the two sticks are coming back together. You know what I'm saying? That's when you see the different groups out on the highways and byways with the 12 tribe sign, and people coming up. What is this? All of those things are written, man. So these things are happening as we speak, and these devils are scared, man, which they should be, man, because Yahweh Shai is not coming to bring peace, man. Yahweh Shai is coming to destroy, As a matter of fact, let's just get one more. I'm going to get that since I mentioned it. Revelations, the 19th chapter and verse 11. Revelation 19:11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. That's what he's doing. He's coming to judge this place and make war with this place. Daniel 7 and 10 says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down. And in the very next verse here, it says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but himself, which is going into his rank. But those many crowns are synonymous with those thrones in Daniel the 7th chapter. I beheld till the thrones were cast down. You know what I'm saying? Synonymous with these many crowns, representing the fact that he's coming to judge, make war, and take over this place, man. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, because he's, Russia is a crown, a throne. Germany is a crown, a throne. All these nations, I can't. I'm being blocked right now. But all these nations, all these things are represent those crowns, man, and those thrones, man. Let me see was it here? I think it's here. This is Revelations 11 and 15. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world, because the Lord is coming to take down these kingdoms. He's coming to judge and make war, and he's going to have upon his head many crowns, which represents the kingdoms of this world. I beheld till the thrones were cast down. The kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Hamashiachim. His Hamashiachim, which is his anointed, the elect, man, that those joint heir with him. And he shall reign forever and ever. So that's what's coming. These devils know that, man. You know what I'm saying? These devils know that, and that's why they're running scared, man, because Yahushua is on his way back to destroy this place, to destroy them, and to take the beginning start with the elite into captivity, man. And they're going to serve 1,000 years of slavery, and then they're going to be obliterated off the face of the earth. That's why they're pushing all this. That's why they're trying to buck break like Kyrie and Kanye and these top figures in this time that had these platforms. I think Kyrie has like 30 million. Kanye had, what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that, hey, Jake, they're going to start looking into some things, man. These devils know that. That's why they're trying to bug break, man. That's why they're doing the things that they're doing, trying to, as far as YouTube and all these different things, man. But the Lord is about to return and destroy these people, man. And that's just what it is, man. So like I said, through this, I don't want to make this too long. I don't want to rant and rump. And so, I'm going to bring it to a close with that. Hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect. With that, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath, Shaw, Dawadat, Shalom.